Hello everybody and welcome back to Dishonored. I am your host, Snapshot McLevin. Let's get back into it. Dunwall Sewers. Oops. Did I cleared Dunwall Sewers last episode, didn't I? Wait. Okay. Oh. This is going to be that one. Yep. Son of a biscuit. What? Inventory. Okay. 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 Alright, Samuel.
I can still hardly believe it. I'll take you to meet them. Just down the river from here.
Cool. Alright, old man. Let's go. Alright, so... Right, yeah, because I only found 751 out of... I missed a lot of coins. Well, I wasn't a ghost, nor did I not kill anybody. Let's continue. I'm not going to replay that. Ugh. So yeah, last episode we got out of sewers, and here we are, Hound's Pit Pub, in an old bar on the river. Your new allies have plans to share with you. Meet with the Loyalists' inner circle to learn what they've got in mind. Okay. Ooh, quick boat you got. Samuel.
This is the Hound Pit Pub. Closed for business. We're right under the
I've had exactly 0 sleep, and it is currently 8:45 in the morning, so I'm extremely tired.
And now that you've escaped,
Oh.
the Lord Regent's going to be tearing the city apart.
Well, shit. Maybe we should do something about that. Like kill off the Regent. Probably gonna go to that island.
If anyone can help you find that missing girl named Emily and clear your name, they can.
Cool. Alright, last time I got off a boat, I landed into water. Not on purpose. This time I can't guarantee. Come on, man. There has to be something in here. Aha. Well, it's better than nothing. That's for sure. Oh, goodness. Goodness gracious. We're in the Cretaceous. No, we're not. We're in the... We don't know what era we're in. I don't pay attention to that stuff. Do you know what era we're currently in? Leave it in the comment section so that I can find out. That other people can laugh at how much of a know-it-all you are. No. Don't laugh at them if they answer. They're just doing what I asked them to. No. Being attacked. Attacked by what? I'll fight ya. Aha. Ah. 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 Fuck that fish. God damn. It's like the slaughterfish in Morrowind. Freaking ruthless. Or even the slaughterfish in Skyrim. Can't do jack shit about them. Fucking sucks. Like, literally, some of my stupidest deaths were from slaughterfish. Mysteries of Pandysia. Excerpt from a book on the far continent of Pandysia. In the Academy of Natural Philosophy, they speak of the Pandysian continent as a place of wonder, where all of life has entwined and blossomed across aeons, producing a vibrant ecology unrivaled in the civilized world. The overseers from the Abbey of Everyman, by contrast, talk of horror and heresies. Cults of sub-men engaged in brutal, perverse rituals. But don't they sacrifice young children if they don't meet their qualifications? Never mind. The few who have traveled to the far continent and come back to the Isles, those who have actually touched the soil there, return with notes that describe vast deserts, deep jungles, and outlandish creatures that defy belief. So, elsewhere? Oh my goodness, they met the Khajiits. This is the same universe as Skyrim. No, it isn't. No, it isn't. I lied. Though they're both made with Bethesda, so I mean, it's possible. Once in a generation, a great effort is mounted to build a colony there, in hopes of this someday growing into a port city to rival Dunwall itself. But to date, these attempts have all ended in madness and failure. Damn, that sucks. Cocoa teach map. Paper teeth? I don't fucking know. It's 8:45 in the morning. How the hell should I know about anything? Ugh. Probably asking yourself and asking me by, extension, why am I not asleep? Instead of being up, I could be, sleeping like a normal person. However, I would normally be up by 9:30 anyway, so it was pretty much pointless. So I decided, what the hell, let's get a recording session in.
I expect they're hard at work in there. Best join them. They'll help you get
Beechwood.
whoever really killed the Empress.
Alright. Alright, don't fuck with me. I'll mess you up,
prison he slipped out.
son.
We can continue this later, Lord Pennington. The man of the hour is here. Corvo,
You've got a big head.
a true servant of the
You've got
Emperor, like you.
huge hands.
Until the Lord Regent purged those of us who wouldn't recognize
Actually,
us.
both have huge
Lord
hands.
Trevor, I represent nobility in our little group. But we all
Nobility?
like the Hound Pit's come.
This is a momentous
Yeah, you
occasion.
look inbred.
We're going to come out with it. We've been building a coalition
Damn, that's a
aimed at
Frosty
ending
mug.
the Regent's tyranny and restoring the throne.
Jeez.
At risk of execution, we're committed to finding young Lady Emily and seeing her crowned as Empress.
That's a fair amount you took out there.
We can't do any of it
It's
without
like half a
you.
glass almost.
Your ability in a fight, and in helping us, we're going to help you destroy the men who murdered the Empress.
Sorry,
Excellent.
you must be exhausted. We can discuss this further after you recover. But before you retire,
Good idea,
should introduce
you
yourself.
inbred bastard.
It's challenging at times, but his
You didn't even
industrious
finish your
mind
drink.
is fine.
You lightweight fuck.
Yes, Piero's as much an artist as a technician. He's going to be.
And you're a smoker. We can no longer be friends. Bottle. Oh. What the hell? So that was my other desire. Money. Oh. Apparently I don't drink. More money. Oh. No. Money. And there should be health. Looking around here. Hello. What do you have for me? Curiosity is piqued. You must know. Oh. Huh. More money. They're not health. Ooh. More money. Oh, cool. So, that's what that was about. Let's go upstairs. Because why not? So yeah, it's kind of awkward talking to people about doing YouTube videos because people will be like, so what do you do in your spare time? You know, I talk to myself for the entertainment of other people. You know how it is. And like, no, I really don't. And it's like, well, that sucks to be you, I guess. Interesting. After those punched holes, you know what? I'm not going to ask questions. I'm just going to accept that it's a video game, and you cannot reason with a video game's logic. You just have to deal with it. And I'm so tired. Litany on the White Cliff. Excerpt from a series of Overseer Invocations. The High Overseer Abraham Templeton. And I say to you, brothers, it is here that we make our stand as a righteous force against the growing darkness. It is here that we unite against the spirits of the unknown that would drag us screaming into the night, never to return to our homes, to our families. Together, we will serve as a rod to those who would stray from the herd, for the foggy gray wastes of the outsider. We will burn a bright fire with our virtuous actions so that others will not lose their way. To those who choose to wander beyond the walls of our homes in far places, we will strike at them swiftly, for they whisper to their neighbors, filling their hearts with strangeness and doubt. Damn. This is some hardcore shit, man. Another book. Harpooner songs. What will we do with a drunken whaler? What will we do with a drunken whaler? What will we do with a drunken whaler? Early in the morning. Feed him to the hungry rats for dinner. Wait. Feed him to the hungry rats for dinner. Feed him to the hungry rats for dinner. Feed him to the hungry rats for dinner. Early in the morning. Way up she raises, way up she raises. Way up she raises early in the morning. Slice his throat with a rusty cleaver, slice his throat with a rusty cleaver, slice his throat with a rusty cleaver early in the morning. Stuff him in a sack and throw him over, stuff him in a sack and throw him over, stuff him in a sack and throw him over early in the morning. Way up she raises, way up she raises. Way up she raises early in the morning. The only reason why I know how to sing that song is because I've played Assassin's Creed 4. And I love it when they sing the little songs. Little, whatchamacallits that you can collect. It's like my favorite pastime. Just to sit there and listen. Shadow on Bitterleaf. Excerpt from a longer work of fiction. Fighting my way by the feeble light of the dying fire, I saw her working. A large needle moved in her hand, following precise, esoteric patterns, knots and loops of seamstress craft from ancient days. Beneath her needle, his body clenched and shuddered, shaking the wooden table. Morbid fascination pushed me closer, until she turned her blank face towards me, resting the needle in his flesh. With a refined tone she addressed me. So, you are the lover, I presume. You too have been unfaithful, and it is now your turn to be mended. Damn. The Young Prince of Tibia. Excerpt from a theater play. Lord Nathan Boyle, shaking with outrage. How dare you, sir, clothed so in my very home? I should hand you over to the watch, depraved Tibian. Prince Calasar, moving closer. That's a harsh welcome for royalty, my lord. Your daughter treated me with much more hospitality. Alas, she's gone out for the evening, leaving me all alone. Lord Nathan Boyle, stammering, steadying the younger man before him. What are you doing? Leave this house. Go back to your frozen wasteland, pale rascal. Prince Calasar, smiling coyly, reaching out. No need for anger between us, Lord Boyle. Is it so wrong for me to be here? As I've proven, I've developed an affinity for you and your family. Lord Nathan Boyle, gasping. Oh my, Calasar, your skin is so warm. It burns. Damn, that's the beginning of an amazing. Thank you. Not that it matters at all. The Gaffer's Tale, Volume 2. Oh, well, shit. We don't have Volume 1. After more than a quarter of a century, I am done with Way, too broken to continue. I've seen all the corners of the Isles, and made more coin than most men see in a lifetime. But it's all gone. I've lived through an emperor and watched his daughter take the throne. Very young emperor she was, but slain so young. Everything beautiful comes to die. I've eaten in every port of the known world and sailed through the loneliest waters you could imagine. Seen the cliffs around Pandysia. Even the best of it doesn't give me an ounce of joy. Years come back across my dreams as a line of butchered bodies, long, sleek, and singing among the waves under the moonlight, only to be speared by ugly, weather-scarred men who knife each other with a good pair of boots. Each year, I had less time to come home. My tongue forgot the language of small chatter, and those who lived in the cities thought me odd. My sister Nina hardly knew what to say to me during her visits. When she lost her visit to the new Lord Regent's crooked barrister, I was 100 miles east of Morley, gaff hand frozen from the sleet as we tracked the first bull whale we've seen in months. I helped her as much as I could, but Nina died in the early days of the plague. None of it mattered. I'm jaded and bitter because this industry has taken away my dreams. The world has beaten me. Wow. You know, I shouldn't be so surprised about how bleak and hopeless this game feels. I mean, I really, really shouldn't. But fuck you. If I want to destroy something and take it for my own, I will do so whenever I want. Headlock log, entry 1. Captain's log, entry 1. It has been days since our men were dispatched to stash weapons for Corvo in the old sewer. They have not returned, so I can only hope that they succeeded in getting the packages delivered. Piero spent considerable time and resources making those things. If I could find a way to mass produce them, the Dunwall Navy would secure its place as the dominant force on the globe. But back to Corvo. Can he actually break out of Coleridge? And if so, will he make his way here? I personally give him odds of 1 in 5. Wow! Thanks, man. Let's listen to the talk. A gaffer's tale. Here we are. My sister Nina and I left Tivia together, saying goodbyes to our aunt, the woman who had raised us since childhood, leaving behind our home city of Yarrow and the cold but beautiful white landscapes we had always known. We boarded a ship for Dunwall. Our parents had left us with a sizable inheritance. We spent half of this getting to the capital city. Pardon me. And establishing a small import shop dedicated to Tivian furs. Once I had helped Nina establish the business, I was free to pursue my dream. Signing on with a whaling ship was the most exciting thing I'd ever done, and I saw it as a means to an end. Someday, I'd captain my own crew, and eventually own a fleet of similar vessels. With tears in her eyes, Nina kissed me farewell, and I did not see her again for many months. As an apprentice to the gaffer, I got to see the tracking and killing of the great beasts up close. Nothing had ever fired my spirit so, as the wind and pouring waves, racing after a wounded whale, being pulled by the skein of cables embedded in its thick flesh. It changed more in those first 7 months than it had in the previous 7 years. Whaling was beginning to put its mark on me, so that Nina barely recognized me when I returned, tanned and sinewy with muscle, weather creases already crinkling the corners of my eyes. But she could see that I was filled with joy, having found my purpose. Oh, that's a more cheerful book. Amorality in the fleets. While each of the isles has some form of naval fleet, none is more indeed than that of Bristol, with its long, proud history of great ships and the admirals who command them. Boys come of age in the cities of Bristol, hoping to someday captain such a ship, and family dynasties are made by those captains who track down infamous pirates, who crush seditious uprisings, as during the Morley insurrection. In times of war and peace, Bristol continues to innovate at sea. The ship designs of Anton Sokolov himself now represent the highest standard in the whaling trade, allowing crews to haul their kill up over the deck and begin their butchery and processing, even as the ship returns to Dunwall. The crews can be seen working on their latest whale as the ship moves slowly up the Redhaven River, coming to dock with one of the powerful warehouses companies such as the Greaves Whaling House, suspended in the rigging overhead and backlit by the setting sun. The silhouette of one of these great creatures makes a moving sight as it cruises to its final resting place in the industrial heart of the capital city.
To the point. You need a man who can kill the bastard. Corporal is more than capable of it, no doubt.
Wow. This guy is just using me.
Switch.
Not that I expected anything less, but really, man, you're gonna record your captain's log? Really? Because, you know, nobody's ever done that. Captain Kirk! I mean, what? I didn't say anything. What are you talking about? Alright. Ah!
All custom.
Okay.
For you, I will create the tools of a master.
Okay, cool. Oh, shite.
Will you get a new tank?
Oh.
Please hold this in place. Be careful. Oil's unstable. When it explodes, there's a terrible.
I've seen somebody throw one of these and it exploded and instantly killed this guy. So, yeah. A second solution. It is through no fault of my own that the average citizen has expressed a preference for Sokolov's elixir over my own formula, sold as Piero's Remedy, name I did not choose if you must know the truth. The public has spoken its usual message of idiocy, spreading their coin as a means of selecting Sokolov's formula over mine, which I believe to be equal, if not superior. Much has been made over the popularity of these concoctions as a means of resisting this remarkable new plague. I say remarkable because this strain works with an efficiency we have not seen in the history of the Empire. This plague, now making its way through the city of Dunwall, is unrivaled in its effectiveness. I have studied it within the blood of those so afflicted, and it is nearly perfect. Elegant, in fact. And, while it is true that Pierre's Remedy and Sokolov's elixir are known to protect the body against the plague equally, my own has properties, not fully understood, which relate to the mind itself and the spirit. And it is in this way that my favorite formula wins out, with its emphasis on the brute animal body. Wait. Here is where one should pay attention to contest, for you see, Sokolov's elixir, which with its emphasis on the brute animal body, is a cross do better suited for livestock. The subtle and secret variants in the key ingredients making up Piero's Remedy ensure that it works on a higher function and separate humankind from the mindless, blue-jawed hagfish swimming in the Renhaven River. Wow, that took a lot to read. No, I will not sign off these purchases. A bag of powdered crystal, Tivian ore. What's wrong with the metals and crystal? King Sparrow feathers? If you need feathers, sacrifice your own pillow. Maybe at the academy, everything you needed was paid for by tariff and handed out willy-nilly. But this is my bar, or what's left of it, and we're operating on a budget. We're running low on oil, food. My apologies. Elixir, building materials, and everything else, so you gotta slow down. While I'm footing the bill, I will not approve your purchases unless they're absolutely required. No more copper wire or special herbs. If you need those things, go out and scavenge them. Half the city is in ruins, so no one is going to miss any of the old crap you seem to need. Cool. Hey man, you should lean back into that. I am having a hell of a time staying awake right now. I'm going to be honest with you. Okay, failed experiments. Of course, I have attempted to improve upon Sokolov's designs. Of course, why not? After all, it is likely that his thinking was influenced in some way by our time together at the Academy. We're all part of a community, striving to unknot the mysteries of cosmos. Even those among us who possess the greatest minds are often led to a fruitful line of consideration by, how does one say it, our intellectual subordinates. Sokolov is no exception to this, despite the glamour of genius he has cast over the aristocracy. And further, it is true that many of my experiments have failed. No need to gossip about it behind my back in your social clubs and in the very chamber of the Academy itself. Great ambition requires risk. You may laugh. Wait. You may laugh now at my door to nowhere, but someday you will not. Your children will likely see it as commonly as you see the electrical lamps lighting our streets at night. But a few short years ago, you would have laughed at Sokolov's light arc pylon or wall of light. Your laughter, your condescending smiles, they are nothing but evidence of your own limited imagination. Commissioned by the Lord Regent in face of the growing plague crisis, the death counter is a position that will only be given to officers, usually of junior or middle grades. Most matters of edict or curfew enforcement. These officers will defer to the acting officer on duty. However, any dead counter will have command in situations related to the plague and the handling of the dead, including those with late-stage plague development, called weepers in common parlance. Starting in the month of rain, interested officers might apply for this test, and if accepted for the 2-week training tour, pay will be administered in coin and rations of elixir at 1 1/2 per normal pay grade. Okay. Whale vivisection. Remarkably, each specimen that I had the pleasure of studying during the voyage possessed some minor variations in physiology. On the second leg of the trip, east of Tivia, the crew hauled aboard a female, some 42 feet in height. I estimated she weighed 35 tons, and the ship sat low, rocking side to side through the night with her thrashing. By candlelight, I took her apart, sketching and taking notes. Against her bellowing, I cut into the massive tentacles around her mouth. Within, I found row upon row of teeth and a baleen running along the upper jaw. Through this brown little structure, I assumed she filtered food from the water that was too small to be chewed. Tentacles, teeth, the filter. Bloody lovely. No dynamic. Oh yeah. Oops. Sokolov no longer has the upper hand, with regard to supplies of whale oil. The good admiral has paid for the installation of my own system, which will enable me to work in this place. The oil tank dispenser, when activated, will produce an empty vessel for fueling. When the empty tank is held near the oil tank refill pump, the magnetic attractor my apologies. Should take the tank and lock it in the correct configuration. Using the lever will begin the refilling process. Once refilling is complete, the tank can be removed and placed in service. Extreme caution must be used in handling the fuel tanks. They are quite unstable. quite unstable. The system is good, and sound, and well engineered. It appears that the Grisel company has done something correctly for once. You're telling me.
Academy teaches that absurd idea. Energy in whale will rise to maintain life functions at extreme ocean depths. The pressure in the cold are too much to do without. I speculate that human being by a process of adaptation produce high energy source in the body. I could build a tank that would slowly increase pressure on a subject over a long period of time and observe it for years to see if the formulation of energetic substances develop.
Surely the
The Empress would furnish me facilities subject to necessary deficit.
That's my mom. Let's see. Oh. Alright. I think I might have fallen asleep there for Sorry about that. Okay. Do, 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 do.
Academy teaches that absurd idea. Energy and will will rise from maintain life functions in extreme motion tendency. The pressure in the core too much to do without. I say that to this fight by a process that accomplishment is high energy.
Perfect. Thank you, Cole. Here, see?
Okay.
Assassin's mask. You're a wanted man, so everyone in the city knows your face. But this mask, terror to them. If you just hold
Excellent.
still, the fit must be precise. There. Can you see normally? Lens out of alignment. There. Better now? I can create more for you. Upgrades for your gear, weapons.
Whoa. This is sketchy. Not going to lie. There we go.
Sell them on the black market. That should give us the money to craft the things you need.
Alright. Let's take a look. Upgrades. Yep. That's something that I want. Mask optics. Sweet.
You must be exhausted. I advise that you get some sleep. Your life will get even more difficult.
Oh, you don't say. You're a smart one, aren't you?
Sleep well.
Thank you. You probably will figure out some way where I can get some sleep today. Well, my apologies, everybody. Somewhere else. What? Whoa. Well, we'll finish this, and then we'll call her an episode, I think. Yeah, that sounds about good. And I think this is an important plot. So, yeah.
Hello, Corvo.
Hello.
Your life has taken a turn, has it not? The Empress
Yeah, it
is
has.
gone. Her precious daughter Emily is left somewhere in the city, and you
Don't
will play a
remind
vital
me.
role in the days to come. For this,
You
I
think?
have chosen you and drawn you into the void.
Okay.
The outsider, and this is my mark.
Oh. What the? No! Oh, damn it.
Forces that men call magic.
Ah.
These forces will serve your will. Use this newfound power, my gift to you.
Okay.
Come find me.
I don't even like you. God dang it. There. Okay. Well, shit. Ah. Cannot do it. Fuck you. Okay, so yeah, it's a mana potion. Okay, okay, makes sense. Boom. Corvo, I am very sad. They say you're dead like mother. So I'm gonna put this note into a bottle, throw it into the river, because I do not believe them. I think it is very strange. I do not like it, so please come for me if you can. Kid, I will come, and I will kill everybody who stands in my way. That you can be sure. You, I will kill you. Ah. Oh my. Oh my. This is, quite the place. Huh. Huh. Now I'll go down these stairs. Kind of trippy to see this place when you're incredibly tired. Like, you people have no idea. Or maybe you do. How am I supposed to know? I'm just speculating here. No.
Days that follow, your trials will be great, Corvo.
Okay.
Seek the ancient runes bearing my mark in the lonely places of your world, and
Okay.
raised in my name.
So essentially, play this game like a Legend of Zelda game. Get absolutely everything, and you'll become ridiculously overpowered.
Molded by my hands. With this heart, you will hear many secrets.
You
that
just
will guide
gave
you
me
no matter how they may
a
be.
heart.
Listen to the heart. And find another rune.
Oh, that's creepy. Okay, that's creepy. Yeah, I got a heart. Okay. Yep. That's not weird at all. Oh boy. Aren't I just the lucky one? I get to hold a still beating heart. Oh. Shite. Didn't mean to do that. I hope I did. So I'm not in the mood to try to get back up. Not that kind of guy. So. I can't get that chest. Get down. Ugh. Ugh. And bam. And bam. Okay, I picked up your rune. I'm playing the game. Okay. Oh, so I have to get... Okay. So I can either get vitality, or see in the dark. That'll be incredibly useful. Yep. I want it.
How you use what I have given you falls upon you, as it has to the others before you.
Are they able to see in the dark
Turn
too?
you to your world, but know that I will be watching with great interest.
Okay, you watch, and I hope you enjoy.